This game will see the Phoenix Suns against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Here we are, Clark. We got a couple teams that are all too familiar with each other.
And, Kevin, we know historically familiarity breeds contempt. Look to see if these guys play with a little more fire and intensity tonight because of that familiarity. These are the games you really want to come out on top in.
Now, here's James. Oden, a screen on George. 6 on the shot clock. LeBron, no good. On offense, here are the Suns.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, you know, you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game and are better going forward. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Al Paul. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Pass to George. Outside Holiday. Garnett with the screen for Holiday. Knocks down the 3-ball.
This isn't a shot Holiday will pass up. He's a reliable three-point shooter.
Passes it to Oden. Garnett with the block.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now is still trying to find its way.
And here's George for 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Wade. His last outing with 20 points.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0-4 here, still looking for their first make.
Garnett with a screen on James. Here's George. And the rejection by James.
It's a part of his game that LeBron takes a lot of pride in, shot blocking and defending. He's no slouch at that end of the floor.
To the inside. Oden kicks to James. No good on the 3. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The pass to Lillard. Driving in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Greg Oden.
And when Lillard sees an opening, he takes full advantage. Skilled at drawing contact.
The Suns shooting their first free throws here for the night. And the first one at the line is good.
And, you know, such a fierce competitor. Lillard can score from anywhere on the court, and there's no one you'd rather give the ball to with the game on the line.
Green, he's checked in for Porzingis. And the Suns making a change here as well. Vince Carter, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. So he gets them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
The grind of the NBA season wears on, but what a pleasure this year is turning out to be. Let's check out the West and see how the standings look. You take a look at the Suns, the season well underway, and they've been solid in 3rd right now. And, of course, Los Angeles, a couple spots below.
And I think for the Suns, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Now, here is George. We saw him with 10 points last game. Garnett dishes to Giannis. Carter for 3. And the Suns miss again. Lakers trail by 7. James finds Paul. Good, and the assist goes to James.
LeBron doing what he does best, creating for and elevating others.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. This quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. George passes to Lillard. George with the screen on Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Outside for George. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
That last three must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Now here's Paul. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Knicks in New York. James, the pass to Green. Green with a screen for Paul. Over on Antetokounmpo. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Paul's got 5 points so far.
Excellent concentration. Paul not allowing the defense to dictate his shot selection.
Garnett with a screen on Wade. Here's George. And Oden sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And the Suns call their first time out of the game. And here in the middle of the season now, Greg, how hard is it to build a rhythm for the players for the rest of the year?
You know, traveling to a new city every few days, it's rough. You need little rituals or routines to kind of keep in rhythm as the season goes on.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Chris Paul. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Suns. On the wing, Giannis hasn't made one yet.
I tell you what, mind-blowing experience when you look at Paul George as a dunker. This guy makes alley-oops look easy.
Carter against LeBron. Outside, Levine. Lakers passing it around. LeBron outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Here's George, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Benign contact like that, not going to do anything to disrupt George's focus.
Lakers trail by 9. Outside, James. Wade sets the pick for James. Pass to Levine. Launches a 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Lopez, a screen on Green. Inside, Antetokounmpo. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Green left side. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond his wingspan, Giannis's timing is what makes him a special shot blocker.
Lillard with it. lets it go from deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Earning accolades for his scoring. Wade doesn't always get the credit I think he deserves at the other end of the floor. This guy can lock you down, too.
And so it's Phoenix holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more in store for you right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance to
look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And something else, ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Phoenix. Young inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
Now here's Livingston, defended by Young. Garnett with the screen for Carter. Back to Livingston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Garnett. A three-pointer, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
You know, battling inside, I like Levine's aggressive approach. Tough to match without fouling.
This is his first free throw of the game.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
Free throw good, Levine.
You know, when you think of Zach LaVine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good too.
Porzingis is checked in for the Lakers. Drew Holiday is checked in for Phoenix. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Suns leading by 11. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Lopez outside. That three off the mark. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip, and it's good for 2.
Boy, throwing himself on the offensive glass and being rewarded for it, that's the energy that Draymond Green brings.
Now here's Livingston. Defense is right there and taken away by Paul. Here's Green. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Boy, you can't expect Paul to miss that assist opportunity. His vision is excellent.
And so here's Phoenix. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Lopez, a screen on Paul. Holiday with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. Lopez, no luck.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Levine kicks to Paul. Five on the clock. For 3, Levine, good, and Paul gets the assist. And now just a 4-point Phoenix lead.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
And again, it's the Suns missing.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Young inside. Carter on him. Young passes to Porzingis. The shot from the low post is good. Porzingis has got his first points of the game.
You know, at 7'3", Porzingis is a tough cover, guys. Even when you play him correctly, he finds a way to hurt you.
Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And the Suns call time here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And the Lakers with some changes. Nerlens Noel checks in for Green. LeBron comes in for Young. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Paul. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Lopez. Pascal Siakam comes in for Garnett. Paul George, he's checked in for Vince Carter. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Sean Livingston. And Turner with the basket on the assist by Lillard. And the Suns lead by 4.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Los Angeles.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And Levine, here we go. And that's collected by Drew Holiday.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Murray's checked in. James against George. Wade outside. Fires the three. That's a miss. His second after 2 shots. Suns leading by 4. And George, here we go. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Boy, a nice show of strength that time from Paul George. Absorbing the hit and still carving out space to get the shot to go down.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
Now here's Murray. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Porzingis sets the pick for LeBron. To the paint, 6 to shoot. And it goes down 2 points. Porzingis has got 4 points this quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Turner with the screen for Lillard. He kicks it to George. Turner passes to Siakam. Turner with the screen on James. The Suns need to get a shot off. For 3, Siakam.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
Greg Oden, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Chris Paul comes in for Jamal Murray. Phoenix also making some changes. Garnett comes in for Turner. And Giannis Antetokounmpo subbed in for Pascal Siakam. James outside. Down low. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. And stolen by James. Over Holiday. Wade from outside. The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Holiday. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Holiday's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Confident shooting from Holiday there. Finds a shot he likes and sinks it. Even if it is the mid-range, which goes in the face of analytics these days. But I like that mid-range, Jay.
Here's Paul. After Drew Holiday's score. Pass to Oden. Excellent D there from Garnett. Suns leading by 7. Lillard with it. Oden picks him up. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, that assertive, confident attitude. I mean, Holiday knew as the pass was coming his way that he was going to catch it and let it go quickly.
And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Five to shoot. tries it from the top of the key. The shot, no good. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Paul George really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Lillard looking around. Outside for George. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Now here's Paul. James way outside. Whoa! James showing the range.
That's the competitive fire that burns with LeBron James. He's happy to come right back with one of his own.
And so here's Phoenix. Now here's Lillard. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. From deep, George. A rebound by the Lakers. Wade passes to Paul. Lakers passing it around. Here's LeBron. He sinks the 11-footer. James has got it back down to single digits for the Lakers. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Lillard against Paul. And here's George for 3. George missing again. Lakers shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Oden. They double him with Giannis. From the arc. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Oden. Porzingis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Here is Lillard following Porzingis' 3.
And here's a look at the stats for Garnett. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month, averaging about 7 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that 6th sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Now here's Paul. 5 points in the game. LeBron passes to Porzingis. Here's Oden. And the rejection by Giannis. To the right side. High arcing shot. And Lillard with the lay-in. And the Suns lead by 7.
I like when Lillard gets a little tricky with it. Outstanding at measuring the floater and dropping it in.
Timeout called the Lakers. Now let's take a moment to check out the steals leaders. LeBron James second. The 4th spot held by Paul George.
When you've got those 2 guys out there, both with such quick hands, one hiccup by a ball handler, and they're off to the races.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. The pass to Paul. Porzingis sets the pick for Paul. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 3rd assist on the night.
You know, one of the things that makes Chris Paul such a terrific floor general is his ability to run the pick and roll. Whether he passes it or keeps it, he usually always makes the right decision.
Here's Los Angeles now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Floats it up for James. It's thrown by to Kumbo. The dish to Holiday. Pass to Lillard. Garnett with a screen on Paul. Here's Lillard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, Dame loves to test the defense like that, runs up against it, and then outworks them.
The Suns shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
And he knocks down the first one. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Lakers. And Phoenix also making a switch. Vince Carter, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. Lakers trail by 7. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Goes up on the wing. Phoenix grabs the miss. Giannis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Dishes it to Lillard. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Carter. George with the ball. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for George. Shot clock at 6. Wade with it. George picks him up. James slams it in.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Paul against Lillard. Passes it to George. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 6 assists in the game.
You know, George is unstoppable when he puts it all together like this.
Lakers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Ron right side. Releases from 15. Shoots. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Still scoreless. Green finds Wade. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3.
Well, the quickness of Paul George on defense is something that very few players possess. I think he does a fantastic job rushing guys because of his presence.
Here's Lillard. Good work defensively by Paul. And it's Wade with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing here by 8. James misses.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Carter kicks to Lillard. The pass to Giannis. Back to Lillard. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. From deep, Giannis. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Wade outside. Green with a screen on George. Outside, Green. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Out left to the wing. Lillard against Paul. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Misses the chippy right there. Wade against Carter. Here's LeBron. The fader. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Lakers trail by 9. And here's Young. Wade outside. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis and going up against the Grizzlies. Then on Tuesday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Boston Celtics.
And for that game against Miami, it's not going to be a picnic, but they know heading in, it's a game you got to get excited for as a player. It can be a big statement taking down one of the top teams in the East.
Wade is simply one of the very best in the league at drawing fouls.
First team foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
The first one falls.
Man, the confidence and flair that Wade plays with, uniquely his own, a dynamite two-guard who is also a clutch performer.
Suns leading by 7. Lillard outside. Wade with the block.
I'll tell you what, Wade's one of the best in the history of the game as a shot blocker from the two-guard position, using his athleticism to leap up and turn shots away.
18 feet out, and Lillard gets it to go.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
Now Levine. Wade outside, shoots the 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He led to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Damian Lillard. That free throw good from Wade. Murray's checked in for Young.
Wade.
No good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. Phoenix leading by 7. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Here's Lillard. The wide open look here for Lopez. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Part of Brook Lopez's value is his ability to space the floor, especially as a big guy.
Murray, the pass to Levine. The three-pointer is right on target.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
And here's Holiday after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. The 11-footer. Lopez, no luck.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
Wade against Holiday. Here's Levine. The rebound by Brook Lopez. And here's Lillard, who brings it up for Phoenix. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pass to Siakam. Lock at 6. Holiday with the 3. Bean with the rebound.
Well, he's got a page stroke. That one almost dropped.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Murray looking around. And with that shot, the Suns lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Kristaps Porzingis.
Inside, Porzingis has a lot of advantages. He's stronger than he looks. And we know how tall he is, north of 7 feet, and he's got a super soft touch.
Timeout called, the Suns. And some changes here for the Lakers. Greg Oden, he's checked in for Draymond Green. James comes in for Levine, and it's Paul in for Jamal Murray. And for the Suns, Garnett, he's checked in for Lopez. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Georgia subbed in for Vince Carter. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I heard what Jerry Sloan talked to his team about. Now, he wants this team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. No good from Wade.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead. You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Wade dishes to LeBron. Out to Wade. Top of the key. And here's Porzingis for a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
Outstanding up-court vision from Wade that time.
Suns leading by 6. Outside, George. Back to Lillard. Garnett, the screen. 16 feet away. The rebound by the Lakers.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Paul. LeBron outside. Back to Paul. Passed away. Over Holiday. No good from Wade.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Lillard. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. And Garnett with the slam.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. 1:12 left to play here in the fourth.
Once again, your Laker girls.
1:12 left in the game. Here's Wade. Drops in the layup for 2.
Dwayne Wade is a beast. No moment too big for him.
Phoenix leading by 6. Lillard outside. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 6. There's 53 seconds left to play in the final quarter. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that one, good.
Tell you what, it's pretty obvious why CP3 is the man they rely on in these big moments. I mean, he's courageous, fearless, and productive.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Chris Paul. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Holiday finds Lillard. And Lillard gets double teamed. Giannis, that's a two-pointer. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And the Suns lead by 6.
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
It's all about Antetokounmpo. And now they decide to foul.
Second team foul. At the line for the Suns, Damian Lillard.
It's the first. That makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Craig, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But, hey, never say never.
Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, you know what, guys? You want the ball in Porzingis' hands in clutch moments. Why? He's an impact player.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 7. 17 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Once again, your Laker girls dance team.
– 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The offensive rebound out to Porzingis. It's money from deep.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
The fourth team foul. At the line for the Suns, Damian Lillard. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. Offensive rebound. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Miami Heat. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Greg, this game could get rugged inside, in the lane. Both teams with dominant starting centers.
Yeah, and I expect a lot of action will flow inside. And then it's a question of who can overpower the other. And like you said, Kevin, this is one that's going to be really physical.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Chicago. Davis with a screen on Simmons. Here's Rose. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Boy, you look at Rose, and you just love the imagination he brings to his offensive game. You know, this guy is constantly pushing the boundaries of his basketball ability.
Now here's Iguodala. Iguodala setting the pick for Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Bosch with the bucket.
Bosch showing you just how confident he is in his stroke. What a sweet stroke it is, and it always looks better when it's coming from a lefty.
We're about 1 minute into the first. To the paint. Here's Rose. That's good, and Johnson with the assist.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Simmons. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Staying with his shot through the contact. Excellent body control from Bosch.
Johnson against Iguodala. Pass to Rose. Takes the 13-footer. Miami grabs the miss. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Aldridge, no luck.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the inside. Rose. And it's sent back by Bosch.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosch positioning himself well to come up with the block.
Lets the 3 fly. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
That feed by Iguodala, a really good example of his passing ability.
Simmons against Rose. Inside. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
He's not an easy guy to get a shot up and over. Aldridge has those long arms, and his timing's good, too.
Clock at 4. Johnson can't get it to go. And here's Aldridge. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They lead by 4. Simmons against Rose. Now here's Simmons. Defense right on him. Here's Aldridge. Off target from outside. Bulls have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Johnson, the pass to Rose. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feed. Rose has got 6.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Dang looking it over. From downtown, kicks it out to Iguodala. Good on the 3-point shot.
Terrific find from the big man Bosch right there, doing a good job surveying the floor and getting it to an open teammate.
Passes it to Rose. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Ben Simmons.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
First free throw is good.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there, and that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
Tracy McGrady's checked in for the Bulls. James Harden comes in for Johnson. Then for the Heat, Aminu's checked in, and McCollum subbed in for Simmons. Now here's Iguodala. He's coming off a 13-point game against Sacramento. Here's Aldridge. And the Heat, another three.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
Here's Harden. He had 25 points last game over Iguodala. And the Bulls with another miss.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Here's McCollum. And it's Miami with another.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Rose. Following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Davis kicks to McGrady. 6 to shoot. Davis with a screen on Aminu. McGrady passes to Davis. Here's Bogut. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Here's Iguodala. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Bosh hits the pick for Iguodala. He dishes it to Bosh. Aldridge, no one around him. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And here's Rose, following the 3 moments ago from LaMarcus Aldridge. Harden finds Rose. Here's McGrady. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Harden against Iguodala. And it's McCollum in the corner. Here's Aminu. And again, Miami with the triple.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so it's Miami ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And the three-point shot has been big for them. Right back after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Valanciunas with a screen on Johnson. Cullen passes to Valanciunas. Harden against Mayo. Takes it from 10, and that's good for 2. Harden's got 5.
The creativity of an artist, that's what Harden has. An excellent decision maker, too. Comfortable at pulling from right here.
McCollum against Johnson. Valanciunas sets a screen for Dang. No good with the triple. Bulls trail by 7. Johnson outside. Drives to the hoop. Randall. It's deflected.
He was in great position defensively that time. Nice play by Cook. Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Harden against Mayo. Stolen by Harden. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Harden. Lets it fly from 18. Valanciunas grabs the board. Miami leading by 7. Well, we're right around the midway point, Clark, of the regular season. Can a team change their identity at this point?
I think it's possible, but it's not probable. Unless you make some kind of a monster trade. You know, the DNA of your squad and its makeup, you do that during training camp. So I think during the season, that's a hard thing to switch.
Outside Dang. McCollum against Randall. McCollum, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
That's it, and the Miami lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Tom.
Paint is Carl Anthony's domain. His body lets him just own it.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. So for the Bulls, Davis is checked in for Randall. Smith comes in for McGrady. And it's Rose in for James Harden. And then for Miami, Chris Bosh is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Aldridge comes in for Cook. And Simmons subbed in for O.J. Mayo. The 3 from Bosh. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
I just love how Bosh has worked in the three-point shot, stretching the floor with his perimeter game.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Chicago Bulls. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Now here's Simmons. Scoreless thus far. Bosh can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 6. Johnson outside. Puts it up for Davis. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
Simmons working it over. Outside Bosh for the 3. Hands it from downtown. Bosh has got 14.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. James Harden, he's checked in for Chicago. And then for Miami, Aminu's checked in, and it's Mayo in for C.J. McCollum. .158 left in the first half. Smith with a screen on Mayo. There's the pass to Rose. Over Simmons. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, Rose plays with
about 87% on the year. He's been somebody they love having at the line.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Free throw drops for Rose. Both free throws good from Rose.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Outside, Simmons. Outside, Mayo. Back to Simmons. Over Rose. His first attempt of the game finds the target. Simmons got his first 2 points.
Simmons really comfortable in tight, and he's so skilled, he makes it look easy scoring inside.
Outside Rose. Towns sets the pick for Rose. With the floater, he takes it up and lays it in. Rose has got 6 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Mayo against Harden. Now Mayo. He had 10 points in the win against Sacramento. Outside Bosch. Off target from three-point range.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Harden finds Smith. Offline with his three. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Shot by Mayo is no good. Bulls trail by 5. Smith dishes to Rose. Takes a 3. Drills it from outside. Rose has got 17.
Coaching staff has to be pleased seeing this from Rose. Proving he can break down the defense in these sets. Nice.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Heat out front, they lead by a bucket. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Davis. Floats it up for Rose. Here's Dang, and he drives in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tang's got the first field goal of the second half for the Heat.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Rose passes to Davis. Over Aldridge. That's in. The Miami lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Davis.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Outside Aldridge. From deep. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Smith dishes to Rose. For the lead. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for him.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And he's good on the first of 3. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Bosch, a screen on Smith. Dang passes to Bosch. No good that time.
Just 1 for 4 from the field. Not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Johnson surveying the floor. Lets it go with the 3. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. It's a close game here in Chicago. Simmons with it. Provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Right now, Simmons is a question with no answer. A tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Guys, I think free throw shooting is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And for the Bulls, they're shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Smith outside. Here's Davis. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Davis has got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
And all-around talent. I like whenever Smith finds his open teammates.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Timeout called, the Heat. Gotta like what Derrick Rose has done in this game.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
And the Eastern Conference has been fun to watch. A lot of focus as always this year. And as we hit the midseason surge, let's check out the standings and how they're shaping up. Look at the Heat. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, Chicago, 3 games behind.
And right now for Miami, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Rose against Simmons. And Rose wide open. He shoots. Another one falls for Chicago.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
Rose against Simmons. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Dang finds Bosch. 5 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Andrew Bogut.
And Bosch, so tough to stop when he gets that kind of position down low, forcing the D to foul.
The Heat shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Chicago making a switch here. Harden's checked in. McCollum's checked in for the Heat. Both good from the line that time.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
To the middle. Here's Rose. Good D by McCollum. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They've held a 12-point lead early. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. A 3 from Bosch. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
For 3.
McCollum's got 3 assists in the game. Left side Rose. Up and in on the layup. 24 points for Rose.
You know, if you're the defense, that's all you can do. Rose is just a force on the offensive end.
Miami leading by 3. McCollum outside. Bosch Bosch hits the pick from McCollum. Pass to Bosch. Yes! And the foul. Joe Johnson picks one up. The Heat have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
At the line for the Heat, Chris Bosch. At the line for 1.
And that one falls for Bosch.
You know, Chris Bosch offers a versatility that you got to love. I mean, a terrific big man who can sink it from deep and also does solid work on defense and can post you up as well.
Harden to pass to Rose. Over McCollum. And it's Rose missing. For Miami, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. McCollum against Rose. Outside Bosch.
On that last play.
And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot through the last.
Tremendous confidence. This sure makes for an exciting matchup.
First one falls for Towns, who's checked in for Chicago. Ingram comes in for Davis. And then for Miami, Cook, he's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Mayo in for Andre Iguodala. And Rose drops them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Here's Dang. They get it back. Over Johnson. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
What about those dribble moves from Ingram? I mean, really good at carving his way through whatever the defense throws his way.
Mayo against Rose. Mayo, the pass to McCollum for 3. And it's Johnson with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Rose passes to Towns. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Mayo finds Bosch. And McCollum now atop the key. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Here's Harden. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Heat lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from United Center. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Outside, Simmons. Outside, Bosch. Launches it. Harden against Simmons. McCollum outside from past the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. McCollum's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Heat. Harden against Simmons. Here's McGrady. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Bosch, that's the pick for McCollum. The 11-footer, and the jumper falls for him. And the Heat lead by 6.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
Harden outside. Dishes it to Davis. Smith kicks to McGrady. Over McCollum. And that one's good. McGrady's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Hey, even when well defended, McGrady has no issue with pulling up.
Timeout called, the Heat.
All right, man. Time for your bubble.
Cook is checked in for the Heat. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I was able to hear the Heat coach go over his game plan during the break. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Miami Heat. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. McCollum outside, beyond the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Towns, a screen on Simmons. Harden's shot is off. The Heat leading by 4. And Aminu kicks to McCollum. Connects from 3-point range.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. When he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence, excellent turnaround for him.
Here's McGrady. Floats one up, and the layup is up and in.
McGrady getting all graceful with that shot. How about the floater? The perfect amount of touch and finesse.
4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. McGrady against McCollum. The feed now to Aldridge. And Davis pulls it down.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Smith the pass to Davis. And it's off from 3-point range. Miami's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Down low. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by McCollum. That's now 8 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
You know, sometimes overwhelming presence. Aldridge is a handful to deal with because of his height, strength, and length.
Timeout called, the Bulls.
And now, it's time for your bubble.
Changes for Chicago. Andrew Bogut checked in for Towns. Johnson comes in for McGrady. And it's Rose in for James Harden. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Rose looking around. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Anthony Davis showing you he's in control when the spotlight is on.
The Heat leading by 5. Here's Iguodala. Outside Bosch. The three. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet. Iguodala's got his 4th assist in this one. Rose against McCollum. Rose dishes to Bogut. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Rose. And it's Miami with the rebound. Aldridge has got 5 rebounds tonight. Dang, a screen on Rose. Feeds to Aldridge. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And great ball movement from CJ. That's the unselfish play you want from your guards.
Bulls trail by 10. And here's Rose. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Bosh has got his 6th rebound on the night. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside Rose. Goes up from the top of the key. And that one swishes right in. Rose has got 28.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Dang against Smith. Dang passes to Bosh. Bosh double team. Dang for 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
It's clear now how this is going to end, and I'm not surprised. Great win for the Heat.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And talk about putting pressure on your opponent. Tonight's win will move their record to 2-0 in the season series with 2 left to be played against the Bulls.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Chris Bosh.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
And the Heat making a change here. Simmons is checked in.
Come on, fans. Come on, Chicago.
There's 47 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Johnson against Iguodala. Outside Bosh. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Rose. Here's Chicago. 9-point game. Johnson finds Rose. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Rose has got 33 points.
Great respect for how Rose raises his level of play in the biggest moments.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Joe Johnson. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Heat, Andre Iguodala. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
And the all-around game Iguodala possesses makes him unique, does whatever is asked of him on the floor.
And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're behind by 7. We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one.
Let's go, everyone out there. Get loud for your
And here's Rose outside. It's rebounded by Bosch.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Iguodala. And so it's the Heat winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you later.
Me or more, one more time I'm probably on tour. Never spent peas on Christian Dior. I'm in the NJD next door. He could have been a millionaire, but he was in a block downstairs. Collateral damage, had a man shook. Streets turn a boy to a collateral damage, had a man shook. Street turn a boy to a it's the one for BPM murderer. Bex, I know you ain't heard of her. She's a superstar on the Virgin. I stay working the work, she's working that cousin work.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. This matchup should be a tough-nosed affair, Clark. You and I know that. Two exceptional defensive teams facing off before us.
Kevin, that means this is going to be a grinder. Both of these teams take a ton of pride in being physical defensively. I wouldn't expect this to be a high-scoring affair at all.
Sinks the triple.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Curry against Lang. Passes to Rivers. The basket good off the assist from Lynn.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Now here's Rondo. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Here's Rivers. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Griffin a screen on Curry. Lynn the pass to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
And what you can count on with Griffin, he knows how to finish. Rolls off the screen there with purpose.
And now just over the triple. Sinks the three-pointer.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Now here's Rondo. Rebound by JaVale McGee. Pass to Rivers. Griffin sets the screen for Rivers. Griffin's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Durant dishes to Rondo. Right side Curry. High post, KD. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Rondo can't get it to go.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And McGee kicks to Lynn. Over to the wing. Here's Griffin. And again, the Bucks miss.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Rondo against Rivers. Here's Curry. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 4th assist in this one. Bucks trail by 6. Now here's Rivers. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Feeds to McGee. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Green against KD. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Curry's got 11 points.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for the Hawks. Oladipo comes in for Rondo. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Gallinari, he's checked in for Griffin. Gallinari finds Rivers. Over Curry. Rivers can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 7. Oladipo taking his time here. And Durant puts up a deep 3. Here's Duncan. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the 3-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Bucks trail by 10. Outside Conley. Gallinari passes to Cauley-Stein. And the shot goes down.
Nice work inside by Cauley-Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
So it's the Hawks now. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Gotta admire how clever Conley is. Gifted at catching the defense off guard with that soft floater.
1:16 left in the first quarter. Curry against Land. Now here's Curry. He's guarded closer. Oladipo for 3. Duncan finds Oladipo. 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. It's good from long range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And here is Conley after the 3-pointer from Victor Oladipo. And here's Gallinari outside. It's Drummond with the rebound. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Hawks. They have a 9-point lead, fresh from a win against Portland.
And you've got to love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Conley surveying the D. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Hawks. And he's supplying a lot of their offense with his three-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Now here's Cousins, following the miss by Griffin. Oladipo for 3. Caruso grabs the miss. Bucks trail by 12 to the left side wing. Here's Conley, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Oladipo against Conley. Oladipo sets the screen for Curry. Back to Oladipo. Now the pass to Cousins. Outside Gordon takes the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Caruso with the ball. Now defended by Oladipo. Pass to Conley. Griffin a screen on Oladipo. Conley dishes to Griffin. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And it's Gallinari missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Oladipo, the pass to Gordon. Griffin against Embiid. Shoots over Griffin. Embiid, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Caruso, the pass to Gallinari. He kicks it to Conley. Griffin sets the screen for Conley. Nice shot from the wing. Well, this time of year, trade rumors are flying all over the place, aren't they, Greg?
You know, Kevin, it always depends on the situation. Some guys are actually hoping to be moved, especially if it's to a title contender. And then you have those who set up roots, and that's their home, their foundation. It can be a challenge to have to walk away.
Boy, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved and on-time, on-target passes.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the wide open shot from Griffin. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. For the Hawks, KD's checked in for Gordon. Stephen Curry comes in for Seth Curry. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Oladipo. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. McGee, he's checked in for Cauley-Stein. Green comes in for Gallinari. Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Rivers in for Mike Conley.
Yeah, Durant and his teammates really in sync. I mean, helping each other out, facilitating for each other. That basket there, a real team effort.
Now here's Lin. He had 10 points in the win against Denver. Passes it to Griffin. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Personal foul.
And the strength from the big man. Griffin just refusing to quit and muscling it in. Wow.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Rivers against Rondo. Outside Curry. Ring shot on the way. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Lynn. Nothing on the board. Kicks to McGee. Outside Griffin. It's Rivers on the wing. Back to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And that's the trademark Griffin finish. Get in tight, elevate, and throw it down with authority. Big fella is a beast down low.
Here's Rondo following the bucket by the Bucks. Pass to Curry. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And the pass to McGee. Outside Griffin to the left wing. Griffin a screen on Curry. Lynn with it, guarded now by Durant. There's Green with the 3. It's hauled in by Duncan.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Rondo against Rivers. It's Curry outside. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Yeah, even after all those 3-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. So for the Hawks, Andre Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid, and it's DeMarcus Cousins in for Tim Duncan. The Bucks also with the sub. Conley's checked in. McGee sets the pick for Conley. And it's McGee slamming it down.
I think McGee's been working on that one. I mean, you don't just come up with that off the top of your head, boy. You got to think that one through.
The Hawks leading by 12. 54 seconds left to play in the first half. Curry, good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Rivers. McGee is screen on Curry to the paint. Here's Rivers. Misses the 3. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Takes a shot at the elbow. The shot by Rondo is no good. The Bucks have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Now Conley. 11 points for him in that last game against Denver. From deep three-point land. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
And on defense, Curry's quickness really pays off. Able to stay all over the shooter.
And so it's the home team with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll return shortly. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Curry has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Outside, Green. Outside, Griffin. McGee is screen on Cousins. He gets that one. Griffin's got 12 points in the game.
How about the confidence from the big fella? Griffin taking pleasure in tormenting the defense, feeling really comfortable shouldering the offense.
Curry drains it from way outside.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Rondo against Rivers. Outside Curry. And here is Drummond. No scoring in this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rondo and the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And when he's knocking down these shots, it makes this team super dangerous. You got to respect the touch there by Rondo.
Now here's Griffin. He's got 12. Here's McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
The Hawks leading by 12. Outside Rondo. Outside Curry. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Curry's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Hawks. Lynn with it. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. In the corner, it's Griffin. McGee is screen on Cousins. Here's Griffin. Cousins pulls it in.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Curry with the steal. And here's the fast break. And Drummond throws it down.
Another day, another chance at the rim for Drummond. This is where he likes to do his best eating.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Green. Three-pointer. The shot. No good. Good work defensively by KD. Rondo against Rivers. Left side Curry. Back to Rondo. The tray. Hits the three-point bomb. Rondo's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, when Rondo is at his most effective, he's setting up people, but he's also getting some points for himself on the perimeter. In the passing lanes really open up for him, and he can give you real headaches when that happens.
Now here's Rivers. In the pass to Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. Fades away. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Rondo kicks to KD. Curry outside. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 32 points in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Timeout called the Bucks. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Rondo. Michael Conley, he's checked in for Milwaukee. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. It's stolen by Oladipo. Pass to Cousins. Shoots over Griffin. Cousins, no good.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Now here is McGee. He's got 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Griffin passes to McGee. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. McGee's got 8.
I like the fact that McGee not just going through the motions here. I mean, setting a good solid screen, timing his roll perfectly. That's basketball 101 there.
Outside Curry. They double team Curry. Hawks passing it around. Oladipo dishes to Curry. Launches a 3, and Victor Oladipo gets the 3. 6 points for him.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
McGee sets the pick for Conley. To the inside. McGee inside. Working on Drummond. Second shot opportunity. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
So it's the Hawks now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Pass to Gordon. Stolen by McGee. Curry against Land. Outside Conley. Cauley-Stein kicks to McGee. Back to Cauley-Stein. Just 5 on the clock. Fires at the elbow. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Cauley-Stein's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here is Conley after the miss from Stephen Curry. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Conley, the pass to Gallinari. It's good from about 19 feet.
There's Gallinari working hard, being productive for his team. His effort always impressive.
Inside. Here's Embiid. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
The Hawks shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
At the line for your Hawks.
The first free throw is good.
You know, what I respect about Embiid, in addition to his tremendous skill and size, is his willingness to keep working on himself. He's already an elite talent, but if he sees any room for improvement, he'll go to work to make it happen.
He's perfect from the line this time. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Hawks lead by 19. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Hawks leading by 19. Outside Rondo. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
The size and strength of Embiid, he is absolutely mammoth. Really hard to deal with. You may need a couple of guys to box him out.
And it's Conley with the ball for Milwaukee. To the middle. Here's Griffin. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Now here's Conley. Down low. The shot's good from Griffin. 16 points for Blake Griffin.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Durant against Caruso. KD passes to Duncan. The shot will not fall. Griffin with some nice D. Bucks trail by 19. Conley up top. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Good on the shot.
You know, overall, their shot selection much better here in the second half. We'll see if that's the case for the rest of the game, if they can keep that up.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
The Bucks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Ollie Stein finds Conley. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Here's what the Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll start out on the road and play the Lakers in Los Angeles. And then on Sunday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Portland Trail Blazers.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Andre Drummond's checked in for Embiid, and it's Victor Oladipo in for Gordon. KD with the bucket.
You cannot sleep on KD's length now. He's excellent at using that length on the offensive boards.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. For the Hawks, DeMarcus Cousins comes in for Kevin Durant. And Stephen Curry is subbed in for Oladipo. Bucks trail by 21. Conley, the pass to Griffin. Marjanovic, a screen on Duncan. Griffin finds Marjanovic, and that's good. Lead pass to get it done. Marjanovic has got his first bucket in this one.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Now here's Rondo. Outside Curry. A three-pointer off the mark. The Bucks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. And Griffin slams it in.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
The Hawks leading by 17. Outside Rondo. And there's the pass to Curry. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. 34 points for Stephen Curry.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
To the paint. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Rondo against Conley. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his first foul. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Durant's checked in for the Hawks. The Bucks also changing it up. McGee, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Green comes in for Gallinari. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Mike Conley. Now here's Drummond. Moves back up. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Some real tenacity from Drummond there. Battles through the foul for the and one play.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Hawks, Andre Drummond. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. In the pass to Griffin. To the inside, McGee. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Can't do much more as a defender than that. McGee just brushed it off.
Shooting from Milwaukee, JaVale McGee. 2 shots.
That's good from McGee.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
Both free throws good from McGee. The Hawks leading by 18. Outside Rondo, pass to Kerr.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
They double team Kerr. Outside, KD. Clock at 6. Drummond sets the screen for KD. Bangs home the trifecta.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Rivers. Griffin down low. He's guarded by Cousins. Griffin kicks to Green. Shoots over KD. Green, no luck.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Cousins inside. He's guarded by Rivers. Cousins, no good.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Hawks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Stephen Curry.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot heat.
Now, here's Oladipo. Following the miss by Michael Conley. Passes it to Embiid. Back to Oladipo. Hawks passing it around. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. The Hawks again can't hit. Outside Conley. And so the Hawks take the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much
Aquellos días con el adiós en la justa, ambos llegamos, la vida no es tan injusta. Mi respeto al que josea y siempre se las busca. Los muchachos están activos, así que no te luzca. Pa' los cazatalentos que otros Bad Bunny buscan. Otro como yo en el próximo siglo. Mi nombre va para los museos, va para los libros. Soy la estrella de mi isla, por eso